folks, welcome back to an episode of Roadtrip. It's me, Dr. BenjiFM, and hopefully you're excited for today's episode. It should be a good one. A second leg of our Europa League first round knockout stage, as well as a game coming against Red Bull Leipzig, a team that are very, very close to us in League 4th, and we're 5th. Only 1 point divides us currently. There's a bit of a gap developing to Hamburg as well, and we want to make sure that we're on the better side of that. So, without any further ado, let's get into our first game, though. It's to follow up the 2-1 win over Copenhagen last episode, and hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves through and progress to the next round. Let's do it. But before we do it, I always forget. It is Regen Day has just come around, and Maximilian Maximilian, I think that'll do. You can see here, defensive midfielder, German, hopefully going to be a superstar. Physically, he looks okay for now. 15 tackling though, 15 determination, good anticipation, bravery, decision making, work rate, positioning, and free kick taking, all very, very good for a 14-year-old. Don't forget. Yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing him in a few years' time. Whether it be at Stuttgart or not, though, remains to be seen. So then, let's get on. Well, actually, I should say before we carry on, I said let's get on with it, and then I'm going through everything. I'm going back on myself here. Just quickly then, before we run you through today's team, another 3-1 win as well against Frankfurt. It's the only game we played in between. Fernandez, Rodriguez, and Oviedo on the score sheet for us today. Lovely old job. Right, finally, let's get there. So then, in terms of the team for today's game, then Chimenzi's going to play in goal. Van der Mees is going to be at right back. Khalifa Klaff at left back. PK and Ronaldo Samuel in the middle, with Fernandez as the box-to-box midfielder. Veron next to him as the deep line playmaker on defence. Schneider ahead. Oviedo on the right. Romanos on the left, and Henry Green as the target man up through the middle, because we're still without Kevin, who's going to be 5 months. I mean, forget it, Kev. You're gone, mate. It's done. It's finished. But luckily for us, we do have Defoe on the bench, although not fit for today's game. Similar story, really, for Alberto Selli. So Henry Green gets the start. Come on, then. Let's have them. Right at home, we've got an away goal. Look, this should be easy. On paper, this is easy. But football's not played on paper, mainly because as a pitch surface, that just wouldn't work, would it? Your studs would go through it. It has to be very strong, but it almost have to be hard. And at that point, play on concrete. Don't be today's game. Of course, Michael Hermansen is still there for them. This is a guy, a few of you are very intrigued by him in the comment section. I feel like this could be that Michael could be the guy we go for in the old transfer window. Very, very possible. Very reasonably feed, I think, as well. Bit of a goal machine. Scored against us last time out. We may well have a little look at him. I love him. Even at 27, I love him. Especially if you move someone like Sadio on, I think it'll probably make more sense. Have they got Sadio Mane that I just see there? Our team talk's gone well. Just quickly look at that. Look at that. Sadio Mane is a player we nearly signed but didn't go for because he just physically wasn't there. But he went for the Copenhagen. They've got some very interesting players in their side. I quite like the look of it. Benjamin Mendy's there as well. Curious. They're pretty good. We're playing them, Ben. Don't be too complimentary. Okay, then we're in the white, shooting from left to right in this first game. And of course, you want to win this sort of game. Put you into a good position going into your league game. And our form recently has been very, very good. Only one defeat in sort of the last 10 or so. So it's been looking good. This actually, and the Liverpool save I've got going on, I'm playing all right in both of them. So hopefully we can continue that here today. Shouldn't say this before the game. I've never learned my lesson. I'm never going to learn it. Palmer state of emergency, this haircut as well. I say haircut, lack of haircut. Oh, are you trying to grow it out? No, obviously not. Look at it. Okay, nearly half an hour on the clock so far. I'd say we've been pretty dominant. They've not had a shot in the game yet. We're on control fluid as well, so we're having plenty of the ball. They've picked up a few bookings as well, so they're clearly trying to get close to us. Tackles are flying in, and a few of them haven't connected. And when they haven't connected, that's now 4 yellow cards for them. And that's the story of the first half. We've had shots, nothing clear cut, and they're getting yellow cards, which going into the second half should be nice for us. We're going to get more attacking then. We're going to essentially we're going to try and get someone sent off, folks. That's the plan. What should we say here? Don't get complacent despite the score, because obviously at this point we're still going through, but an away goal causes us a problem. We're going to have to score goals if that happens. As I say though, so far 61% possession, 10 shots. They've not had anything, but we're going to try and get at these guys on yellow cards. In fact, they've taken one off, which is smart of them, in my opinion. Ball to the back post. Henry Green's going to get on it. He's got options in the middle. 3 guys there for him, but goes to the edge. Khalifa Klaff knocks it down to Veron. Back into Khalifa Klaff. Schneider into Romanos. Oh, it was a shot on goal. Good save by the keeper and cleared. Finally a chance that we've actually got to see. It was a clear-cut opportunity as well. That's something to bear in mind. As so far, not having the greatest of game, Henry Green. Might have to remove him from the field of play. Bring on Alberto Selli, who's quite experienced at playing that sort of role. Dunkel as well on that left-hand side might feature at some point. There's a few question marks. So we've got the ball forward towards Henry Green. Can he do something now, though? Can he keep himself on the pitch? Henry Green from distance, curling effort, just past the post. 66 minutes gone. Again, we're dominating, but we need a goal. And that breakthrough might come right here. Schneider, though, clears it. And we're going to have to deal with this. We know how dangerous their striker is. He's very isolated up top on his own. But I think a goal will settle a few nerves for us as Van der Mees controls it into Ronaldo Samuel now. Across to PK, forward to Veron. This is quite a nice move we've got going on. Schneider into Fernandez. Can he create the breakthrough? Schneider again. Henry Green. Fernandez. I said, could he do it? He nearly did. Oh, dearie me. Still 2-1 on aggregate. 20 minutes to go. I mean, Henry Green's picked up a little bit. We've got a few issues in the forward line there. We're losing fitness rapidly. I think we will bring on Dunkel for Romanos on that left-hand side. I think that might be the only change we make, though, at this stage. We've got options out there. I think actually PK is going to come off for Manolas, and that's a double change. Double change. I just don't want to lose this, really. 15 minutes to go. A goal for them changes everything. Henry Green, ball played in. Cleared. Henry Green back on it though towards Dunkel. Oh, the substitute with the goal. Henry Green. I didn't know if it was going to come, and it has now. 20 shots for us in the game. 60% possession. If we hadn't won this, I would have been getting very, very angry. But there, a lovely ball in. Well, not that occasion, but the second ball from Henry Green is perfect. First time as well. I mean, that is some delivery when you think about it. And Dunkel on the volley strikes it into the back of the net. Great stuff from the pair of them. Gives us the 1-0 lead. The 3-1 lead in aggregate. And that, my friends, already should be game over. Oh, the camera battery and everything is kicking off. I think we had another chance then. I wasn't paying attention. But if you want to see this next game, I've got to plug this in. And there we are then. A win against Copenhagen. 1-0. Towards the end of the game, not much happened apart from I got... This nearly fell on me. And, sorry, not Elvis. And I had to plug in the battery charger. Back over there. Oh, I feel bad now. We've knocked out one of the best goal scorers in this competition. We may well see him again. Who knows? I can't believe how cheap he is. I've got to go in. Okay, giving £430,000 for our progression in the competition, as well as obviously getting through to the next round. There's a press conference that I will do. As long as we're still in the competition, we've got a chance of winning it. It was a complete performance, and I'm happy in every regard. I'm very happy. How are things between me and the chairman? Strange thing to ask. Why? What have you heard? We get along as well as any other manager and chairman do, I guess. That wasn't that positive, was it? Elsewhere then, Dortmund go through, as do Monaco. Dortmund currently, by the way, managerless. I think this guy is caretaker. Yeah, he is. So I don't know. They've not offered me the job, and they're down in 7th. So we don't even take it at this stage. Braga, Chelsea, Ajax, Galatasaray, Gelsenkirchen, Juventus, of course, have gone through as well. Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, some really good teams. Tottenham in this as well. This is a dangerous. Benfica too. Oh, I mean, I'm now nervous about the fact we probably won't win this. The draw, though, is coming up, and we'll have that in between our games today. I'm hoping that just casual wins is all we're looking for. He's a 4-star player, is this Michael chap. How much do they want for him? I've suggested 6.5. They've just gone, no, don't talk to us. Henry Green creates a new record. 13 assists is the new record in terms of assists since 2016. So that was 10 years ago that was set. Henry Green's been on fire. Ordinarily, a target man striker. I've been playing him on that wide right-hand side. 11 assists then, 7.20, doing wonderful things. He's like the Casca. To me, he feels very much like Casca as well in the way I use him. Casca wasn't a sort of... Casca, by the way, I should clarify for those that haven't, it was quite a while ago, about 2 years ago now, Ben. Inform people. Was a player I had again, he was Brazilian, much like Henry was. He was in the Swindon lot and he played on the right side. He was a bit more advanced forwardy, but there's comparables there. So if you've been a long time watcher, you will know that comparison. In fact, if you are a long time watcher, this is going to be a very niche question, but I'm interested if anyone's got a comment on this. Is there anyone in our current team that reminds you of anyone from teams gone past? There's probably one more I would say, but I'll see if anyone says it in the old comment section. It concerns one of our defenders. I'll say no more. If no one takes part in that, this will be a pointless exercise. Please, someone at least leave one comment. Ben Sports News was sabotaging the comments the other day, wasn't he? With Scroller Coaster. What was all that about? People were well confused. Say Ben Sports News. I think there might be someone else behind that scroll. Who knows? Okay, second round knockout stage in the Europa League. Let's see how we get on then. We'll do this quite slowly. Dortmund, I seem to avoid. There's obviously some big boys in there. Juve, I don't want Juve yet. Tell you what, Juve, Schalke, very interesting. Chelsea, Ajax, another big game. There's quite a lot of big teams left. Again, Monaco, Galatasaray, quite a big game. Stuttgart, then. There's some big boys left in there. I tell you what, Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, teams to avoid, and we get Freiburg, German opposition. That's going to be interesting. I don't know. I can't remember how we've got on against them recently. We'll have to have a little look then. Did we just play them recently? That's Frankfurt. Freiburg then. Henry Green scored the goal. We've actually we've played them already as well this season. Must have been early in the season when we weren't playing so well. But it was a 4-1 win. Defoe got a hat-trick against them. So our form against Freiburg, very, very good this season in the league. They're bottom of the league. Oh, hello. Okay, well, good. Well, I'm happy about that, as you can probably imagine. Right, next game then. Red Bull coming up. 4th position. A big, big game in the league. Obviously, Champions League is still the aim, and they've got to beat a team like Red Bull if that's going to happen. Right, Red Bull for the game today. Now, this is the team that played in the last fixture in the Europa League. Van der Mees, though, is suspended for this one, so we'll have to miss it. I think what we'll do is put PK on that right-hand side and then bring Manolas into the centre to play with Ronaldo Samuel. Van der Mees then drops out of the team completely, and Kurzawa comes in as another fullback option. Elsewhere, actually, or do we just play him, actually? I think we might play him. The Japanese wonder kid. I think we do. I say wonder kid. He's not really featured all that much this season. Played more in the Europa League, but as we've gone sort of a bit more strengthened with that, a bit more first team, he's not played as many games. Actually, well, considering our draw, we might do that again. Anyway, here we are then. Chimenti in goal. Yamachi's going to play on that right-hand side. We've got Samuel and Manolas with Khalifa Khalafa at the back. Veron and Fernandez in the middle. Schneider, it may well switch him out, actually. I'm debating it for James Rodriguez. Let's do it. Schneider can take a break. Oviedo on the right-hand side. Romanos on the left. He's also going to come out, actually. Dunkel performed well in that League Cup, Europa game. We might as well get him back in the team. And then up front, we'll give Defoe a game instead of Henry. He's had a lot of games recently, so he might be a little bit tired. Defoe comes in as an advanced forward and will hopefully do the job. Okay, we are favourites for the game, which is interesting because we're behind them in the league table. They have a significant goal difference advantage on us. Like a 3-0 win today would be great. Brings them down to 22, would rise us up to 19. That's the sort of thing we're looking for. Up top then, they're a dangerous team. Stefan Moira, I think we've seen before, physical destroyer. I'm scared of him, frankly. 14 finishing, though, not the best. And I don't know, there's not many other names there that I recognise, if any, at all. I'm sure there'll be someone here that recognises someone. This guy, Maek Gerber, looks decent as well. Dangerous. We'll see how we get on. Right, we're starting in control fluid. We can potentially move into a qualification spot with a win here. I've seen them in the Champions League, and that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for today. We still have to oust one of Leverkusen or Schalke as well. Of course, we saw Schalke in the Europa League still, so got a lot of games to play, much like us as Defoe. Early in this game, well, that would have been a lovely way to start after 20 seconds. Shot on goal, goes wide though, and remains 0-0. Freiburg in the next round of the Cup. I mean, they've had an awful season. Minus 33% goal difference is never good after 24 games. We're in control, half an hour gone in this one. We're at home in this game as well, so for the final 15 minutes of the half, we're going to go more attacking. It seems to work more often than not. And I'm hoping it'll work today. So far, again, much like the game we just played, Red Bull limited in the chances they're having, but we get to half-time, very mundane, you have to say. Khalifa Khalafa on a yellow card, that's the only thing to note as of right now. James Rodriguez not having the best of games. We may well call even on the needs and wants of Henry Green and getting back in the side. We owe Red Bull, after what happened last time in our last match, go out there and get revenge. I don't remember what that was, but it sounds good. I never remember. For those of you who watch a long time, I don't think I've ever gone, oh yeah, I remember that. That was annoying. I don't remember. Defoe then, so far, not really been in the game all that much. He's wanted by Barcelona, or at least he was in the January. What do we do with him? Do we keep him out there for now? Or do we just bring on Henry Green maybe on that right side instead of someone like Oviedo, who's having less than, well, not an impactful game, let's put it that way. Do you know what, we'll do that now, actually. I don't like to wait with, I like to make one attacking change at half-time if it's not working, and so far, it ain't really working. So Henry Green, he's suffering a little bit for fitness. He should be okay, though. As, right, first highlight of the game. We didn't see any in the first half. Will it be a Red Bull attack, or will it be us on the counter? They're controlling the ball quite nicely, but they're quite far back. I mean, this is going to be the key moment, isn't it? If this ball is launched forward and it's headed on, we could be in problem land. But if instead we head it back, and they are going to come forward with it. Maya then, a name I recognised at the start of the game. And I mean, what has Chimenti done there? Oh, I feel so downbeat about it. What has occurred? It seemed like there was little to no danger, and then a shot comes in, and oh, here we go. This is going to frustrate me, isn't it? Lovely turn by their striker, I have to say. Surson, I mean, they've missed Vowels out, let's face it. My Surson, I guess it would be. Shot comes in. I just don't think he's tried. All right, half an hour to go. It's not really... Time is ticking by, and it's not really working at this stage, it has to be said. Romanos is going to come on, maybe even for James Rodriguez, who's not having the most exciting games. Dunkel's probably slightly better in the middle. Henry Green, do you know actually what we'll do? We'll go 2 up top. It's not ideal at this stage. We'll bring Romanos on this left-hand side as an inside forward, because he's left-footed. We haven't really got anyone to play on the right now, because I've just taken... well, both right footers have been taken off. This hasn't gone well. Dunkel better out there? No, absolutely not. We'll go with it. Henry Green though, target man attack, 2 up top. We're going for this. A game that we can't afford to lose. We're going to push on and try and force an opening. I'm going to pump it into the box. Henry Green, target man, get on this. 10 minutes to go. Time ticking by. We're going to structured as well. Time ticking by. Stop this. this. Seli's coming on. Khalifa Khalifa off. We're going for 2 target men. All right, Defoe is the advance forward. We're going 2 target men attack. We're going to have to start going more direct as well. Have I not been doing that? Oh, for goodness sake. More direct. Get up there. Floated crosses. We've got barely any time. We're pumping it louder. Faster, faster. Push on. I mean, I'm tempted to put the keeper up for... Hang on a minute. Quickly go to corners a minute. Attacking corners. Get him up there. Either side. Get him forward. Get him challenging. Right, we've got a few minutes left to go. Keepers up in case of emergencies. Oh, we need this. Please just have a highlight of sorts. Just let something happen. Time is ticking by. Why is nothing happening? Overload. Is it too late for this? Please, please. There's half... Oh, no. Ball forward. There's about 20 seconds to go. Oh, we're not in control of the ball. Defeat to Red Bull here, by the way, is Nightmare City. We've been in such good form. We're playing one of the better sides in the division, and we've come unstuck, I have to say. For the first time in a while, I feel well and truly humbled. And not only that, by the way, we've got Bayern coming up after this. It doesn't get any easier. I mean, we've done all right against Bayern in the past, but I'm not overly confident. I'm not pleased with the performance. I won't lie to them. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. A home defeat, then, to Red Bull Leipzig. Not ideal under any circumstances, and that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. A dour way to go out. I mean, some European success, but that's a shame. Right, then that is going to bring an end to today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, though, please do leave a like. Again, answer the question, are there any players in our current side that remind you of players from previous saves? I'm interested to see what your thoughts are on that. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And we love with care from Minutes Mention. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Something happened here? No, it's fine. We're fine. I panicked. Ronaldo Samuel's getting a wage increase. Brilliant.